So tomorrow I'm heading up to Whistler's Bend, Oregon for West Coast Throwdown 2023. This is a really fun event that happens every single year, and I'll leave some videos of mine in the description down below from previous years, as well as a link to more information about the event. It's really fun. It's got racing, freestyle, and just a lot of general fun flying and hanging out with people. So it's one I look forward to every year, and I gotta pack up all my gear before I go, obviously, and I figured I get questions all the time asking how I travel with batteries, what kind of gear do I bring to events, how do I travel with all my gear, so that way I'm prepared when I go to these events. So this is gonna be just a quick formal video of me showing you guys all the stuff that I bring, how I pack it all, and we'll do some flying footage in the next video, so be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell to know when I post that stuff. But anyways, this is gonna be more informational. Let me show you guys all the stuff that I bring, how I pack it. Let's get into it right now. All right, so I pretty much have all my gear laid out here on the table. Before I get into the bag, let me show you guys this stuff right here. These are just more drones that don't fit on my bag, as well as motors, motor bells, some cameras, stuff like that, a ton of propellers. These I'll actually bring on the airplane with me because they have batteries built into them. But everything else here I will pack in my checked bag because there's just not enough room for traveling with this stuff on my backpack. So anyways, about 80 sets of props, couple more drones, some other spare stuff that goes in my checked luggage. Now, here is the Torval bag. This is the bag I've been using for the last couple of months now. I really like a couple of individual features about this bag for traveling. One of the things I really like is this little side pocket right here. You can open the side pocket up, and I'll show you guys here in just a moment when I can set my camera down. But here is my battery pouch, and I can pull this out when I'm going through the security lines and just put it in its own separate bin. That way, the guys who are at TSA can see the batteries, know that they are drone batteries. It doesn't look as scary as it does when it's all in the bag on the scanner like this. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some stuff out of this bag for you guys, show you what I bring, starting with the drones right here. I usually pack 3 drones on my bag, as you can see. There's really no fancy way of doing it. I got 3 drones without propellers there. That just mounts to the outside of the bag here. Here is a little tool pouch thing that just straps to the outside. Actually, no, this is my spare parts pouch. So as you can see in there, got spare arms, flight controllers, ESCs, hardware, just all kinds of stuff that I would need at these events. And I just put that on the outside of my bag there. Now up top here, if we unbuckle this, this is where I keep about 20 sets of propellers. So when I'm out walking around at these events and I'm just flying and whatnot, these are the props that I have with me, and I just clip them onto there. Shout out to Bubby FPV. He was the one who showed me how he does his props up here. If you guys can't tell, by the way, I'm really big on bag organization. So I love this stuff. Okay, in here, pretty straightforward. I got my Radio Master radio with my antennas and everything like that, DJI goggles, as well as the power cable. This is actually a really cool cable, by the way, from SpeedyBee. Allows you to plug in up to a 6S LiPo, so that way you don't have to use those like little DJI bricks that they come with. Here, this is a camera pouch for action camera. Let me see if I can undo it for you guys, one-handed. So yeah, this is really nice because I can pack a couple of action cameras in here. So there we go, we got media SD cards in here. This is a little ND filter cover from Brain 3D that's 3D printed. I put a ton of my ND filters in there, as you can see. And then in here, I have Action 2s for days. That way I can continue flying at these events. So yeah, that's my camera pouch. If we go into here, this is my Torval tool pouch. And in here, I'll show you guys some of the basic tools that I bring. This is not, rocket science to you guys who fly drones, but I'll just show you anyway because, listen, I get questions all the time, so why not show you guys right now. So anyways, in here, I bring cutters, file, prop tool, 5.5 driver, 1.5 to 2.5. This is a little Phillips head and a 3.0 driver right there. And then in these pouches in here, as you can see, I put double-sided sticky tape as well as some electrical tape for fixing up the field. There's also a couple of zip ties in there. And then one of the final things in here is I bring a LiPo charger. This is a Hoda charger. The power cable is stuffed away in there. And then last but not least, let me show you guys this LiPo pouch. I'm gonna set the camera down, pull it out real quick, and let me show you guys that. Okay, so here is the LiPo pouch that I use. It's actually not a LiPo bag. This is a Torvolt goggle case, which I am using as a lipo bag. And I like this because it actually fits in the bag like so. And I can carry a lot of lipos in here. So these are, I don't know, I think this is like 15 or so of these Tattoo 6S 1050 milliamp batteries. So yeah, I just do this. At the end of the day, a lipo bag is not going to stop a fire. The only thing I do with my batteries before traveling is I make sure they are all in storage mode. So don't fly with batteries that are fully charged. And here I use these little elastic rubber bands to protect my balance leads. And I keep a couple extra battery straps in here as well. These are some good ones, by the way, the PWX straps. These are pretty sick. So anyways, that's pretty much all the stuff that I pack in my bag, as you can see, all laid out on the table. If you guys have questions about any of this gear, I'll try and link as much of it in the description down below. But you saw it all together at the beginning of the video. It's pretty organized, it's pretty light on my back, and that's the best thing about this bag. The only real downside to this bag, if I were to review it, is that it's really flimsy without this lipo pouch in the bottom. Like, I would not want to stand this bag up on its own. The whole thing itself is kind of flimsy. I'm not ever worried about my gear necessarily, but just something to know. It's not like a rugged bag like the Rotorite one or like a Pelican case is. But if you're nice with your gear, traveling with it isn't going to be a problem. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments like that, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to answer every single one of them. And again, I'll be posting flight footage soon from West Coast Throwdown. So be sure to subscribe, turn on that bell to know when I post videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.